Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Look who's with me. Ava, the lovely Ava. She's come to do some getting ready for back to school. Are you excited for back to school?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, and what we're going to show you guys, this is what we're working on today. A box of Rice Krispie squares. How many treats can you get from one box of Rice Krispies? Come up, make a guess.
80.
80?
That's my guess.
Okay, I'm going to go for over 100.
Wow.
Maybe I'm guessing too much.
I think 80.
You think 80? We're going to go with 80? Okay, guys, we're going to find out who gets closest to that. One box of Rice Krispies cereals challenge. How many lunch squares do we get with one box? We're going to start off. We're going to make 3 different kinds today. We're going to make the ever popular peanut butter. What was it called? Peanut butter chocolate chip or something? What's it called? Peanut butter?
I think it was just peanut butter.
Peanut butter Rice Krispies. Recipe book would help, hey guys? Peanut butter Rice Krispies. Voila. Okay, so easy peasy. So Ava's gonna get at it, and she's gonna show us how to do it. So we're gonna start with, well, why don't we start with the ingredients? 2/3 a cup of sweetened condensed milk. Okay, we have 1 can here, and it is 300 milliliters. Because this is a Canadian book that we're using, it also gives us the measurements in milliliters, and it says 150. So we're doubling the recipe, and so 300 milliliters is just 1 whole can, right? Okay, peanut butter, 1/4 cup. We're doubling, so we're going 1/2 cup. Yep. And corn syrup, 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup. And what else do we need here? Brown sugar. Where's the brown sugar? Right. So 1/2 cup is now 1 cup of brown sugar and 8 cups of cereal. So that's going to put a little dent in it. So why don't we start first by preparing our pan? Do a little spray.
Like how much is this little spray? A lot of spray or?
Yeah, that's good. We just want to stick the paper in. Right here. Right? Yep. Push our paper down in. And why do we do this, Ava?
So that it doesn't stick to the food.
Well, and a better reason. We have a better reason.
Maybe because it looks nice?
No, because when we get this done, we can just pull it out and then we can cut it easy.
Right.
We're after easy here. Okay, so let's start with our ingredients. It says here, to cook first 4 ingredients in saucepan until well mixed, thicken, stirring constantly, remove from heat. So what's our first 4 ingredients? The milk. Here, you can open that up and put it in the pot. Make sure, maybe you pack your own lunch, Ava?
Yeah, I do.
Most of the time, right? Yeah. So what do you take? A lot of leftovers?
A lot of leftovers. Sometimes we have like sandwiches.
Yeah. You have a microwave there at the school, right? So you can easily microwave your food.
Yeah.
That's nice. What's your favorite lunch?
Chicken and dumplings.
Chicken and dumplings? You've taken that from Grandma before for lunch, haven't you? Chicken and dumplings is not only your favorite lunch, it's also your favorite.
It's my favorite everything.
It's your favorite supper. Every day Ava comes, she wants chicken and dumplings. It's a fall food though, it's not a summer food. Okay, so we've got our condensed milk in there, and now we're going to add our 1/2 cup of peanut butter.
I hate working with peanut butter.
Peanut butter is gooey. Yeah,
it tastes good, but it's hard to get out.
I know. Well, hey, this is your second time here because last time we did the peanut butter cake.
Yeah.
There we are. And now the corn syrup. 1/4 cup of corn syrup, which is 1/2 cup because we're doubling the recipe.
Whee.
Yeah.
All of it?
And our last ingredient here is the brown sugar. So 1/2 cup, 1 cup of brown sugar in the pot. And now we're going to take this over to the stove and we're going to heat it up. And we're going to mix well until thickened, stirring constantly because what don't we want to happen?
Burn.
We don't want it to burn. We don't want it to burn and waste our ingredients. So over to the stove, Ava.
To the stove.
Ava's stirring constantly. Oh, let's turn this way down here. It's a little high. And it's getting thick and it's boiling. Yeah, we had it on a little high. Keep stirring. Keep stirring.
I am stirring. I am stirring.
It's catching on the bottom a little bit. We had it on too high, but it'll be all right. We haven't burnt it, so it'll be fine.
Isn't this thick? Or is this
Well, I want to give it a couple minutes. Just, I mean, I think we cooked it a little too fast on a little too high. It's not burnt, so it's okay. It'll be fine. As long as you don't give it a burnt taste, we'll be good. Even though there's little flecks of brown in there, it'll be all right in the Rice Krispies. I wouldn't worry about it. It's when you burn it and you wreck the flavor. That's when you have a problem. But I think we've cooked it enough.
Okay, so I can move it off now?
Yeah. Now we have to have 8 cups of Rice Krispies. It says here, add cereal, stirring to coat, pack into grease 9x9 pan. Okay, so we want 8. We want 8 cups. So we want 2 cups. Okay, 2, 4. Whoa.
Too much?
Yeah. 6. No more. 8. Okay, give that a good stir, Ava. And then we're going to drop it in our pan.
I'm trying not to get it to slosh out the sides.
Yep, we got to get her all good and coated. So turn it over. And once it's all coated, then you got to drop it in our pan. Okay, I think you're good. Okay, why don't you move the pan over and drop it in. Here, I'll hold it. I'll help you a little bit here. I got to flatten it down.
There we go.
Oh. There we go. Let's get it all off of that. Here, why don't you take that spatula and try to smooth it out as flat as you can. Okay, so now we need 4 tablespoons of peanut butter. And Ava's got a tablespoon and she's going to dig in there and get some out and put it in the pot.
How many of these do I need again?
4 tablespoons.
4 tablespoons. 3 and 4.
1 cup of chocolate chips. We'll take this spatula and now this time make sure we have the oven on low. Right. And we have to melt this very slowly or else we will ruin the chocolate. Okay, we're back and Ava's very gradually melted the chocolate this time, right, Ava?
Yeah.
And you're a quick learner. You are on the honor roll. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's put that in on the Rice Krispies. Get it all out. You don't want to waste any. Get that spatula in there and scrape every last bit of chocolate out. Better that you do this than scrape it on the sides. Okay. Get it all out.
Yeah.
Are you going to want to take these in your lunch?
Yeah, of course.
Got a big first day lunch back to school planned? Or we haven't thought that far yet.
We haven't even gotten school supplies yet.
You haven't got school supplies yet? Oh, no.
No, Mom likes to leave it till like the last minute. I don't know
there's
why.
Still lots in there. Okay, get it all out. Get all that chocolate out. Get up the sides. Look at all that chocolate. There we are. 1 square done. Did this take very much work, Ava?
Not really, no.
Do you think you can be able to do this at home?
Probably.
Get your mom to buy you some Rice Krispies?
Yeah, I could probably do it at home.
And then you could do it at home yourself.
Yeah.
And make your own snacks. I think that's a great job. I think if you got the teenagers at home, get them to make the snacks, right? Okay, so we're going to let this cool and we're going to move on to our next square. Okay, so we're on to square 2, Ava.
Yep.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Chocolate crisp. So first, what's the first thing we got to do?
Get the pan ready.
Get our pan ready. So there we go.
Enough to like stick it.
And then put our paper in. Why again, Ava?
So that it makes it easier to pull out.
Yeah, so we can cut it easy peasy. So 3/4 cup of honey, which equals what? Doubled.
1.5 cups. I got
1.5 cups, right? Okay, so just dump that in there. You can use that
Wizard.
the chocolatey spatula. It won't matter. Goes together, so we didn't bother to wash. More peanut butter.
No.
Scrape the sides. You got to get down there on the neck, and you got to really give it a good scrape. And the peanut butter, your favorite. Yeah. The sticky, gooey peanut butter.
It tastes good, but it's just so much work.
Yeah. Maybe this spoon will get it out better, do you think?
Maybe.
Because that peanut butter is hard.
Yeah. Oof.
Boy, you got to get some muscles when you work in the kitchen, don't you?
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, cooking is actually very physical, manual labor. People kind of don't assume it is, but especially when you cook in big batches, it's a lot of heavy lifting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's why Grandma's kind of called you in here to help her, because her arthritis is not allowing her to lift heavy things. Take it over to the stove, and we're going in a large saucepan over low heat. Bring slowly to a boil, and then remove from heat. So we'll let you go over there and slowly, remember?
Yep.
Medium heat, guys, not high.
Is that like a 5 or a 6?
That's like a 5 or a 6, yeah, around there. Ava asked a very good question while she was painstakingly waiting for it to come to a boil, because we had it on a low heat. And what did you ask? Why?
Why?
You asked why. Why does it have to come to a boil?
Oh yeah, that's what I asked.
Yeah, you fell asleep over there. You forgot what was going on. So why does it have to come to a boil, guys? It's very important because you have to thicken it. This is the honey is a natural sugar product, and the peanut butter. You have to bring it to a boil so that it actually thickens. We don't want this to be mush squares. We want them to be firm squares, right? Okay. So as it's boiling, we're going to throw in the 2 cups of chocolate chips.
Okay.
So now you're going to stir that until it melts. So go ahead. You get in there and you stir away.
Oh, and it's going to melt just on its own?
It'll melt on its own. We don't have to actually heat it because that's boiling. So that's red hot. And all that chocolate's going to melt. See, it's already melting. How long has it been?
What, since we took it off the oven?
No, since we put the chocolate chips in. Just not even a minute.
Oh, yeah.
And it's melted. Right? So we got that good melted. And now we're going to add in our other ingredients, which are salted peanuts, 1 cup. So we're doubling. So we've got 2 cups of salted peanuts, in you go. And 6 cups of crisp rice cereal, Rice Krispies. So let's put those in.
6 cups?
Yeah, I already measured it. I've already measured it.
This is already 6 cups?
It's already measured, yeah. I had to do some pre-measuring to see exactly how many Rice Krispies we have in the box.
Now we got to mix it in.
Yeah. If we get it all mixed, then we got to transfer it into our pan. Got to get all those Rice Crisps coated in chocolate. That will help a bit here. Get around the sides, get down, get mixing. Peanut butter and chocolate. Who doesn't like that, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. You'd be crazy not to.
Right? You think this is easy to make?
Yeah.
Really easy?
Yeah, pretty easy.
Like you can go home and you'll say, Mom, time for me to make the lunch squares?
Yeah. Yeah, I could say that.
Yeah, here. Okay. Let's I think we're good here. So let's scoop it out into the pot. You want this or the spatula?
Maybe
here. Well, why don't we just move it over and I'll tip it and you scrape, okay?
Okay.
Here, take one of those out.
think I will use this.
Okay, here.
Or the spatula. I've already got the spatula.
I think it's really important, guys, to get your young girls into the kitchen and teach them these valuable skills. If you have any young little ladies at home, teach them how to be self-sufficient. When I taught high school, I would see kids come in on a regular basis who didn't know things like what a squash was. I remember, yeah, they hadn't
Squash
seen
is
it.
a type of pumpkin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a vegetable, right? So, they hadn't seen anything beyond craft dinner. And we have to teach our young people. Okay, here, spread it around, honey. No, I mean, this is one of the things that we've lost. We've lost our skills.
That's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It's boiled, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Where did our spatula go? This one.
I have my spatula.
This one. And the more you do, the better you get at it, right?
Yeah.
Don't you like homemade squares?
Yeah, I do.
Better than store-bought?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so just straighten that out, Ava.
Like smooth it out, you mean?
Yep, just watch that. Now we'll set that aside and we'll get on to our square number 3.
Okay.
Plain old Rice Krispie squares. Okay, and the bad news is, guys, we didn't have enough Rice Krispies to double the recipe, so we only are going to have a single recipe of these squares. So that's that. So that's what we know, what we get out of a box of Rice Krispies. We get double the peanut butter ones, double the chocolate ones, and one of the regular ones. And you could probably switch that up. Like maybe your kids don't like peanut butter so much,
Yeah.
and they'd prefer the regular ones. But anyway, we're going to start with a 1/4 cup of margarine.
Oh, we're not going to spray the pan first?
Oh, yeah, of course, Ava. Yeah. Got to spray the pan.
I was ready.
You were ready to go there. Okay, and put that in. Okay, so I'm not going to use butter. I have this margarine. Generally, my choice is always butter, but sometimes stuff like this, it doesn't matter. Like you're not going to taste the butter, right?
Yeah.
I choose butter because it's a healthier choice than margarine, but we're just going to go with the margarine. And of course, if you buy it like this, the measurements are on the side there. So we want 1/4. Go get a knife over there, Ava, and we'll just cut it. This is actually kind of soft. I'm asking you if you want to do it as I'm doing it. It should really, really soft. It should be a little bit harder. There. Why don't you dump that in the pot there for us?
This little...
The little piece, yeah.
little
It's only a 1/4 cup.
Okay. Ah! Don't stab my finger.
There we go. 1/4 cup margarine in there. Okay, and 32 large marshmallows. So here's our marshmallows. So why don't you count out?
32.
Can you count to 32?
I know. That's a high number.
It's a high number. So is math your favorite subject?
It might not be like my favorite, but I get to do business math this year, so I'm a little excited for that.
A little excited for the business math?
Yeah.
And sister's your teacher, and she's really patient, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
When you started at the school, you had a lot of problems with math.
I couldn't even divide.
You couldn't divide?
No.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But sister was really patient and really kind, and she got you through it, didn't she?
Yep. 12, 13,
So
14.
we're
15,
very
16,
grateful to have
17.
such kind and loving teachers.
31, 32.
32, voila. Okay, in a large heavy saucepan, melt butter, add marshmallows, melt over low heat, stirring until everything is melted. To the stove we go again.
To the stove.
Da, 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 da. Okay, we've definitely saved the easiest for last.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got this all good and melted. Let's add, this is how much Rice Krispies? I think it was 5 cups. Yeah, 5 cups.
Wee.
There we are, and that's the end of our Rice Krispies. Let's mix it up and throw it in the pan. And the easiest to mix, too.
Yeah, definitely. Except for my hand is slipping off this.
I know, when you start to get with all this butter and all this marshmallow, things can get very gooey fast. A little bit of practice, though, and you learn how to not gooey yourself up so much. All right, let's pop her in the pan here. I'll hold it.
Okay.
You get it out. Okay, there we go. There, you spread that down. Grandma's going to get a spatula so we get the rest of it out. Get it flattened down a bit. We got to count these bars. This is a whole nother bar right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What we're going to do is we're going to let this harden up. It's very important. We're probably not going to freeze these because we didn't make a whole lot of them. But if you were going to freeze them, you have to let them harden before you put them in the freezer. So we're going to let them harden right now, and we're going to come back and we're going to cut all our squares, and we're going to see how many squares we got.
Okay.
Okay, so we're done.
Yeah.
Easy
done.
peasy. Wasn't that hard, was it?
No,
It was really easy. What was your least favorite part?
the peanut butter.
I already
Feeling
knew
with the
that
peanut
because you
butter.
complained the whole time how hard the peanut butter was. This peanut butter is awful. Peanut butter is awful to work with. I'll give you that. What was your favorite part?
Probably making those ones. Those ones were the easiest.
The rice. Yeah, the rice. She's pointing to the Rice Krispie squares. Just a plain old easy peasy.
Easy one,
Nothing to it. Rice Krispie squares. So we're gonna cut. We're gonna find out how many lunch pail treats we get out of one box of Rice Krispie squares. I am way off. I already know that. So you'll be closer than I am, I'm sure of it. So why don't you lift that out of there for Grandma? There we go.
Nice and easy.
Okay, yeah, take that. Yeah, you just go down,
Sure.
cut in half. Here, I'll just mark it out here. There you go. Just cut in half. Maybe we'll do one half at a time. Okay, we'll just set that over there.
Now
Okay,
what? Like
here, let's just see here. There we go. I think these are very tall, so I think we can get 3
Mhm.
in one slice. Okay, so that's a little bit bigger than a square. You want to go here?
yeah, sure. I can cut them if you
You
want.
think you can do that?
Yeah.
You try.
You want like 3 in a. Probably could have gotten.
Remember, roughly at the grocery store, this is a very general cost. It's $3 for 5 squares.
Really?
Yeah.
We don't normally buy stuff like this, so.
Well, you don't take stuff like this, like granola bars or anything like that in your lunch pail?
Have like granola bars sometimes.
Like granola bars.
Sometimes bear paws.
I looked. Whoa.
Whoa, wait. This is
Yeah,
normal. Yeah.
Keep with your system.
Got turned around.
I looked up. I'm gonna say general. Like you can get maybe cheaper, more expensive. Definitely, you can get them a lot more expensive than that. Some of them get quite pricey. Treats. Okay, so let's do the same.
This.
Yeah. So 18 plus 18 is what? 36. So we got 36 squares out of one of these. All right, so now we're on to the chocolate peanut butter ones. The chocolate peanuts. What's this called? Chocolate
crisp.
chocolate chip. Yeah, pull it out. And we'll take that to the sink and we'll do the same thing here.
Cut it in half again?
Yeah, cut it in half. We'll do the exact same thing. That worked out good. 3s. So 6 times 3.
No.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it?
Yeah. Okay, we don't want to wreck our count now. Cut it in half. And then cut it in half again on both sides.
Half again, like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut it in half and half and half. So we want 4 times 4 is what?
There we go.
There we are.
Job well done.
Here we are, guys. What do we got here, Ava? We got, what do we say, 70?
This one and this one was 72.
72
Then
and
this was
16.
16.
So that's 88.
I was pretty close.
You the winner. Ava's the winner. 88. Okay, what do you get for winning, Ava?
Rice Krispies?
Rice Krispies. You get lunch. You get lunch. That's what you get. So there you have it, guys. 88 lunch squares for pick it up. 1 box of Rice Krispies. You know, there's a few other ingredients necessary, but 1 box of Rice Krispie squares is going to give you 88 squares. And of course, if you want to do it the cheapest way, these of course are the cheapest. There's no chocolate, there's no peanut butter, there's no honey, there's nothing in that but marshmallows and margarine. So that's the cheapest way to go. But would you say that's a huge savings?
Definitely, yeah.
If you're a mom looking after little kids?
Yeah, because you get like 5 in the grocery store.
You get 5 for $3. So maybe we do a little math. What's 5 divided by 80? 5 divided by 80 is 16. So you would need to buy 16 boxes of treats. 16 boxes at the average price of $3. So what's 16 times 3? 48. So you would spend $48 to buy this, guys.
Mm-hmm.
To buy this already pre-made.
And you would most likely just get these anyway.
And you would most likely just get these anyway. And you would get a lot more of these. And it would be a lot cheaper too, because you wouldn't be using the peanut butter and the chocolate. We didn't calculate that price in.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
It's still good.
it's still good. And this is good. And this is better. It tastes better. It is better. It's all the things. Which one you want to try, Ava?
Peanut butter.
The peanut butter. Yeah.
That's good.
That's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grandma will maybe just try this little one here. That's yummy.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Are you going to wrap these up? Take them home?
Yeah.
We can freeze these, right? So we'll just have to individually wrap them all and freeze them. The Rice Krispie squares, they have to be good and set. Don't try to freeze them if they're not set. Okay? Throw them in your freezer. But if you have a lot of kids, you could whip through this in no time at all.
Yeah.
Lunch pills. But hope you found this helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope you find it helpful. Hope you go home and, try a little homemade goodness in those lunch pails. The kiddos will certainly appreciate it. Won't they, Ava?
Oh, they will. Yeah.
You'd appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Bye from Mandy.
And from Ava.
Little Red, Big Red.
Signing off.
Signing off. We'll see you next time on Back to Basics with